Welcome to this special one-off test match between India and New Zealand. We are going to be playing in New Zealand on a very grassy pitch. Hopefully it is like real life New Zealand conditions. They won the toss and they are going to have a ball. Probably the right decision. The field and the pitch are the same color. Batting now is going to be a whole lot of fun. Let's just try to be a little bit more positive against balls like that. That was timed really well. Whoa, that was unusual bounce. Gets the pad. What was that defense? That's come in, gets the edge. I don't know if the keeper really took it, but while the game says the keeper has taken it, we are 1 for 1. So far, it has been a real struggle. Now batting with left-handers is gonna be even harder, especially when these guys come from around the wicket. Gets the edge again. This time has gone through third slip's hands. Got just a little bit of room. I think if he bowls there we will be fine, but the balls that are aimed at off stump, especially from around the wicket, they are very hard to play. That shot pulled away nicely. I think it is in the gap. Fine leg is not even going to bother moving. Wow. Wow. What a ball. That is very good, man. Very, very good there from Nathan Smith. He's just bowled a full delivery. It has left me just a little bit and gets the top of off stump. That stump just went flying. That's not a good sight when you're a batsman though. From around the wicket, this is the problem. You never know if the ball's going to come back in or if it's going to go out. And I don't understand why batsmen in this game play inside out drives. Why did he move? That's a little shot. Not where I wanted to hit it, but I will take the boundary. I wanted to hit it square. That is a horrible ball. There's only one fielder there because they have like 15 slips. Not even a mid-off. This is too wide. Same direction. This time off the front foot. There it is. There is that very annoying length. Just cannot seem to do anything against it. Overpitched. That's flying. I don't think we need to run. That has been so sweetly timed. Just a fraction too full. That's a very good ball. That is classic test match, man. I had to play at it, and I have played the safest shot in the book, a forward defense, but even that leads to a wicket here. Absolutely amazing bowling. That is short and wide, cut away. Thought I got it through. Square boundaries are not that big. That is short and wide. It was in the air, thankfully in the gap though. That was in the air. Edged and it goes away from second slip. They have so many men there but not enough. Done. I think that might have got the pad. That is such a realistic looking wicket. I am gonna review it and hope it's going down the leg side, because it wasn't turning, it was going with the angle. It has hit the pad and then the bat. There's no doubt about that. No, it wasn't pitching there and it definitely wasn't turning. It was going down the leg side. Come on, this I do not believe for a second, man. This definitely doesn't seem right. That's been flicked away with the turn. With this angle from around the wicket to a left-hander, it is easier, definitely. If I don't leading edge the ball, I am going to get a whole lot of runs through the leg side. That is unplayable. Turns me square, pitches on middle and goes to about 6 stump. That wasn't full enough. Very good ball again from Nathan Smith. I think not one bowler has been bad. That's full. That's come in and once again is destroyed the off stump. That poor off stump has been flying a lot this session. We've lost another one. Half our team gone and we've only put up 60. That's come in. 2 in 2. I have been fooled here, just gone for a leave. The ball has come in sharp and the off stump goes. Jadeja goes for a golden duck. 2 bowls. Once again that off stump destroyed. It is not looking good. 60 for 6. How did it keep coming in that much with the angle? That is embarrassing. That's a little straight, flicked very well. Only 2 fielders through the entire leg side region. That guy's not even jogging, he's just walking. That shot that's got the top edge and it will go over the keeper's head for 4. Looked like it went off the helmet or the shoulder or something. Edged and it goes through the slip cotton again. Once again, we get beaten. At least we live to face another ball. Missed that. That was a top spinner, I think. Santner gets another one. This is like very strange because we are losing wickets to every bowler. Every bowler is beating us over and over again. And now we're losing wickets to spin as well. 7 gone. We haven't even reached triple digits. We are a long way away actually. That's a little straight. Come on, I can't be missing balls like that. Horrible ball there, but here everyone is looking like the greatest bowler ever. They're gonna review this. Come on, man. Why? There's no way this is out. If this is out, I'm seriously gonna stop playing. There we go. Pitch is outside leg. It should not even be hitting. Impact is outside leg. And that is the worst review I've ever seen. 4 greens on screen. Somehow. That's full. Just a fraction full. 478. Reaching closer and closer to that magical triple digit figure. That's been pulled. It was in the air. Hit a little too well, but in the air though, and short mid wicket. Wonderful catch. And we lose our final all-rounder as well. I guess this is it now. 2 wickets left. I'd love to go past 100, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. He's still 22 runs away. I missed a straight ball. That is plumb in front. Horrible. That was good timing as well. I don't know why I missed that. Maybe wrong footwork, something. Santner gets another one. 9 gone. He's wearing sunglasses, I think. I'm gonna review it, but this has got to be all 3 reds. As plumb as it can get. Let's see. It is turning. He might hit the off stump instead of the middle, but of course all 3 reds. Just a matter of 1 ball and we are gonna be in with the ball. I missed. That is just a perfect end to a perfect innings. I've gotten bowled around my legs by a spinner who's bowling from around the wicket, not even from over the wicket. So many ducks in that innings. We've gotten all out for what, 79. And we have lost the test match in the first session itself. Now all we can do is hope New Zealand also perform the same way, but that is gonna be very hard. I don't see anyone getting all out for 78 though. Why does this always happen against New Zealand? We need some early wickets. We need the ball to move around like it did when they were bowling. This was a good ball, but not a lot of movement though. Outside edge, it has gone very square, flying of course towards backward point. That's a Yorker. Looks good, but has not done the job. Opens the face. That is in the gap. After 6.5 overs, a shot completely in control. Very, very late cut. That's time. That is an amazing shot. 4 more. I only put up 29, but that is almost half our score. That's driven a lazy looking drive, but gets the job done yet again. I thought we'd at least pick up 2-3 quick wickets and then it would be a struggle, but nope, not even a 1. Outside edge, floated it up, exactly what I wanted, but I wanted the ball to go to first slip. Outside edge again. This has been a bowler-friendly pitch, but we've had the worst luck. We beat New Zealand so many times, but not a wicket to our name so far. Let's come in. Almost crashed into the off stump. That should not work. And I think with that, yep, they are ahead and they haven't lost a single wicket. It is safe to say this match is done on day one itself. That's a very good Yorker. Unnecessary dive. Could have just walked. The ball was literally crawling. That's been flicked yet again. Has gone through the fielder's hands. I don't know if this was a misfield. Conway will get to 50 of 104 balls. Comes down. That's been hit. This might have been hit straight to deep backward point. Yeah, that's the exact way I thought we'd get a wicket. Very lucky, fluky way almost. He's come down and tried to smack it for a 6 and has hit it to deep point. Against the spinner, by the way. That is a very weird wicket. We finally get something to celebrate and we're going to make full use of it. We're going to celebrate for a while now. Can very well bowled. Another edge. Nichols. We had to get him out before get settled in. That is for sure. We cannot have another partnership. Edged and well, that will be it. Classic test match wicket. We've been unlucky so many times. This was length on the off stump, just a thin edge and barely carries to the keeper. But we will remove, who is this? I think it is Latham as well. That was such a satisfying wicket, man. Seriously. It's got a toe or something. It was in the air. Well, I guess that will be it for day one. New Zealand well on top, but in the last 20 minutes we managed to pick up 2 wickets. I don't know if it matters at all because they lead by 64 and this is just day one. Day one was one of the worst days for a team ever. We got all out and then New Zealand have put up 142 for 2. Even those 2 wickets I think we took in the last 15-20 minutes. That was one of the worst days from the first ball to the last almost. Hopefully, day 2 is a little better. 52 overs, got the edge. I'll go to deep point. We have 4 fielders at the deep because New Zealand already have a lead of 65. Flighted up, over pitched. I hope it gets cut off. Nope, 2 fielders deep on the offside. Another boundary. It is not looking good. That's a much better length, but still doesn't matter. Another boundary. That's a pretty good ball, gets the edge and finally it's the man with the golden arm, Jasprit Bumrah, to get the first breakthrough on day 3. New Zealand are so far ahead in this match, 200 for 3, but I still have to try something here. Daryl Mitchell now right-hander at the crease. That's come in and he's been trapped in the crease. That will be gone off the back foot. He's tried to defend for some reason. That was a pretty full delivery. Siraj gets one here. 4 for 204. 2 quick wickets again on day 2. Outside edge, but that's gone fine. Flying away for 4. The lead now goes about 130. Let's come in, gets the inside edge and has gone back onto the stumps. That is such a satisfying wicket. There's a tiny gap there between bat and pad and we have found it. It's got the bat, it's got the pad and it's got the stumps as well. That is one of the rarest wickets in this game. Looked very real as well. Inside edge, that is super realistic, man. Let's take the new ball. 81 overs gone. The game wouldn't let me take a new ball last over. But here we go. Akash Deep to start things off. We might go back to Bumrah again. Let's see. That's going nicely off the face though. This is going straight. It looked like it makes the leg stump, but the umpire doesn't think so. We get another one. This one didn't look as realistic, but I will take it. 6 for 221. We are making a small comeback here. Let's come in. Wow, what a ball, man. That has come in like Wasim Akram has bowled a reverse swinging ball there. But that's the effect of the new ball. I don't think I've seen a ball move that much in this game, especially an in-swinger. That might be the best wicket we've taken in this game. And I am not even exaggerating. It looked amazing. Beat the inside edge of the pad and the leg stump is gone. Has been flicked, timed pretty well. Blundell still at the crease. One last man left. And then it will just be bowlers on both ends. Edged, and well, Nathan Smith goes 8 gone, 235 for 8. This match, still New Zealand are ahead even after losing 6 wickets in 40 overs. But it is much closer than it was just a session ago. Just the 1 wicket for Jadeja, but this is pretty early on in the test match. Missed that. He's missed a full toss. I think I was faster through the air. That is a strange dismissal. Did it go through the bat or something? Blundell, after that amazing knock, goes. That's been middled, I think. And somehow the keeper takes it, no problem. But we've gotten New Zealand all out for 255 here. They almost have a 200 run lead, but Shardul Thakur ends up with 5 wickets and an economy of only 2.3. They batted exactly 100 overs. We trailed by 177, but I mean, if we can start off here with a 100 run partnership, this match might almost be even. First we have to do that though. We got all out for 80 something, so this is still a long way away. We have to bat incredibly well. They have 3 slips and a gully, very attacking field. I'm gonna try to be a little bit aggressive. Look at the movement on that half volley. That shot that's been glanced through the empty leg side region, but the one fielder there will stop it. It'll only be 1. This is a relatively new shot in the game. It has only popped up in the last month or 2. That's cut. And a misfield. It was a tough chance, but we'll take our first boundary. Waited for it and cut it all along the ground, most importantly. That's full on drive. Wow. Shot of the match. On drive, we beat the bowler somehow by some miracle, and then I didn't run. I just held the pose, waited there for a good while. That is seriously my favorite shot of the match. Just a little too full. Look at this for a shot. That shot and wide and cut away very well. This has been a pretty decent start. We played some classic and more importantly, absolutely zero risk shots. That's full, and there goes the middle stump. 17 runs we managed to put up, but O'Rourke comes in around the wicket, probably a leg cut, a change of pace, and look at the middle stump, destroyed completely. Goes cartwheeling. Jaiswal goes, we cannot do this. That's a beautiful on drive and a very good ball as well. In swinger, came in sharp, decent delivery. That's pretty good ball. Very good ball again. That extra bounce. Sudarshan still on 0. That's a good ball. Very good. Especially with this angle. You don't know if it's going to come in or if it's going to go out. That shot pulled. This has been such a classy inning. We played every shot in the book with Rahul so far. That's full. Oh, beautiful off cutter. Not full enough. Almost took the off stump with it. Kept coming in. No footwork at all. That's full. Flicked with the angle. Yes, no. Direct hit. That would have been over. This is what happens when you don't score for a long time. The run rate now below 2. Has got the top edge and will go over everyone's head for 6 somehow. Only 134 Ks, but one flying. Come on, why would you give yourself a room? That's the strangest looking shot. See, go back and across and I would have defended comfortably, but this amazing partnership and innings comes to an end. Flighted and almost got the off stump, almost got 2 there, Santner. Flighted, edged and beautifully taken there at first slip. Extra bit of bounce. Santner has been unplayable in the second innings. Mitchell grabs an amazing looking catch. 3 gone for just 47. Pulled, it is in the gap. Come on, run hard. At least 2, 3, 4. I think this should go for 4. It will. Lighted up to the moon and it will race away for 4. For a second I thought maybe I should go aerial because that was so full and so lighted up. Oh, so close. Even from around the wicket he's doing this. Bit of room and there's no one at point. There's a pretty big gap there. Cannot bowl that ball though. Again room, same shot and that'll be 4 as well. Still have the same feel. Let's see if he goes for another ball. Trail by 112 still. Again short and wide. This time maybe no. I thought I'd have to run but 3 in a row. That's cut away. Actually not cut away. Driven away off the back foot for the 4th boundary of the over in this match. In this very low scoring match. It is even shorter and even wider. But I haven't managed to get all of it. But enough. 5 fours in that over. 20 runs in a lead of what 110 is a lot. Glanced. It is in the gap too. Should be, yeah, it'll only be 2, but not bad. Now we trail by 86. That's got the top edge. That's going away. Fluky runs, but I will take it. Now almost at 195 for 3, which looked pretty impossible. We were 47 for 3. That's full misfield, and it might actually, no, it'll be 2, but beautiful looking straight drive. 40 of just 32. That shot pulled and it is in the gap. Punt. Well, this is almost like real life punt. We are scoring fast, taking the bowlers on and play that aggressive shots though. Good ball there. And he somehow managed to bring the ball in a little. That shot again. Pulled. Horrible ball. Fine leg won't even move. Another boundary. This is what happens when you start scoring fast. Suddenly the match changes. Driven on the up and in the gap. This might also long part of the boundary. We will come back for 3 anyway. 4. No. It'll be too risky. I think we still would have made it, but no need for that. Like fine. He's standing at backward square leg, not at fine leg. And still will only be 1. Punt will get to 50 of just 42 deliveries. I think that should be it. Let's see if there is another over. Hopefully there isn't. Because there we go. We are on a roll. We have stitched together a very nice partnership there. 116 for 3 thanks to punt mostly. We are still trailing by about 65 runs I think. But this match got a whole lot interesting. That's got the inside edge. That was a very T20 like ball, leg cutter or slow ball or something. I think it got the back of the bat and goes towards leg slip somehow. Need all the help we can get. That shot pulled. Only one fielder there. There's not even a mid on. Could hit it anywhere and I have thankfully found the gap. Good start here to day 3, the moving day. That's full. That was there again. Lots and lots of gaps in the field, but cannot seem to get the timing right. Scoring rate definitely improved in those last 10 overs. This is a shot and there's no one in the slip corner or nor anyone at deep third. Easy pickings. 10 runs of the last 2 balls. That's full and this has been driven very square towards point 4. Again, there are lots of gaps. Only 3 fielders there, but still. Let's come in again. Sears is bowling that ball very well, but every time it is going down the leg side. A little fuller and a little on the offside, that will be trouble. That's a beautiful looking off drive. Can we come back for 2 hours jogging? Now we have to sprint and we'll still make it. That's a very good ball from around the wicket. This might be close. I think the only thing that can save us here is height. Other than that, he's coming from around the wicket, so the extra bit of turn cancels out the angle. It is going to be straight. If it is not high, we are done for here. Pitches outside off and comes back in like a boomerang from around the wicket, by the way. And height is not going to save us. 3 reds and this beautiful match-saving partnership comes to an end. And the man who gave us even a tiny bit of hope is gone. Pant goes for 56 of 67. 12 fours in that. That's a risky shot. There it is. No gaps in the field whatsoever. I've sent him back a long time ago. Why did it take so long? It's a no ball on top of it, but that is just unfortunate. Duck as well. Come on. That was not fair. Already 3 for Santner, even with the horrible bowling to the left-hander. That's been flagged. And well, we'll get Gill to 50. We still have to bat for a long time to have any chance. We still are not even leading this match, by the way. That's overpitched, and we have found the gap through a packed offside field. I think there are 5 fielders there, but we have managed to thread it through. Driven, and it is in the gap now. We only trail by single digit runs, 6 runs just. But this is where the match actually starts, and we've already lost half our team. That's short. It was in the air, but away from short cover, thankfully. Too much bounce there. No one's going to be able to keep that all along the ground. Punch of the back foot. It is in the gap. Beautiful. Probably one of the best shots we played on day 3. Just a little punch of the back foot. That's full. Comes back in. Did that get the inside edge, or was that a really good in-swinger? That's punched. Over pitch. I think that's one of the first times we've scored a boundary of the front foot against Santner, with a left-hander at least. That is as good as it gets. Santner has been 2 completely different bowlers. To left-handers, absolutely the worst in New Zealand's lineup. To right-handers, this is what we've been getting over and over again. Length, turns, top of off stump, unplayable. And Gill goes as well. This partnership was so promising. Another 50 runs here, and we might have had a chance if we had been able to set a target of 150. Gill goes 72 of 162. It was a proper test match innings. There it is. What am I even supposed to do? And there are like 2 fielders in the slip corner and a silly point as well. Pushes it across, but that is an amazing shot on the up, off drive. And it will roll away. This is so satisfying. Straight drives, man. Seriously, something special. Wow, that is the best ball they bowled this innings. That actually just kept coming in. Pitches and seams out. What am I supposed to do? He's gonna continue with this angle with the leg slip. I seriously do not want to look. Oh, leading edge. I've given a catch in the opposite direction. I was worried about hitting it to leg slip, but somehow the ball has gone to covers from pitching outside leg stump. Leading edge. And a one-handed weird looking catch gets Shardul Thakur as well. 1 of 22. At least we were at the crease for a while. Edged, and that goes between second slip and the keeper. Useful runs, but we need many more of these. That's it. And I think we have cleared the fence. Over pitched, room. Now we're gonna have to bat like it's a T20 match, at least with Jadeja, against loose balls at least, like this. Still don't have deep extra. Come on, bowl it, flight it up again, and I'm gonna go once more. It is full and flighted up. Not as well timed, but I don't think it is gonna matter. This will be number 2, 2 and 2. They're gonna get a new ball. This might be the beginning of the end right here. And Akash Deep is on strike. We have to get off strike as fast as possible here. Solid in defense. As good as it gets. That is short and wide. too many gaps in the field. This might actually be a good strategy, keeping Akashdeep on strike and trying to score because there are plenty of grabs. Yorker, that's got the toe, will go with the wind for 4 more. We're getting somewhat lucky in this innings. On drive, and well, that will be 50. I didn't want to run on the third ball, but I think we can sneak through for a 2. I was jogging, then sprinted, and we made it in the end. 51 of 100, the third half century of the innings. No one's managed to get to a century. Pulled, it's got something. I don't know if it even got the pad, but it will be 4. I know it was going to be short with these 2 fielders standing there on the leg side. Once again, way too much movement off the cutter. That's a full toss, no connection though, and it won't carry thankfully. I have tried to take that fielder on, I tried to hit it a little square. That was a Yorker arm ball. We've towed it and we'll sneak through for a single. No, off the 5th ball, I didn't see that. Now we have to get a single of this ball as well, somehow. Turn, that is pitching outside leg though. That will save us just a little straight and it would have been over. Oh, they're going to review it. It should at least be umpire's call. There is no way that is out. Yep, pitching outside leg. Impact is in line and wickets are hitting as well. But we were right on first glance. 19 of 65 balls and the innings ends right there with a pretty well timed shot. That is fluky. That should not have been taken. Timed sweetly and short leg just plucks it out of thin air like it is nothing. Well, this usually happens only when the AI is batting, but here we are. Does not feel good. That was another amazing partnership. We've had quite a few of those. Only 19 runs, but those 19 runs were worth their weight in gold. That shot, that's gone all around the world, ends up over the keeper's head. Some more fluky runs. Oh, that is a magic ball, literally. What happened? That's pitched on middle stump and look at how much it has turned. Oh my god, it has gone between everything. What a ball. Missed that. This hopefully is going down the leg side. The umpire does not think so. I'm going to review it because, well, I don't have any more wickets to save that review for. But I have a feeling this will at least be umpire's call, even if it is going with the angle. It's pitching down the leg side. No, it was not turning that much. Okay, that definitely doesn't seem right. We've lost another one. What's that? The 9th? Yep. Just a matter of 1 ball now. That's going nowhere, but we will be able to come back for 2. Now this might end up being a very entertaining period of play. I'm going to at least try to be aggressive. I don't know if it's going to come off. That's been, I'd like to say, hit in the gap, but it has got the edge and got no control whatsoever. That's got an inside edge. No? Okay. I'm not going to complain. It looked like inside edge, then onto the pad. But maybe it was just a turn. Nope, it has gone through the bat. Flights it up. That's been hit. Hopefully away from the fielder. Barely, but enough. And it'll go for 6. We bring up our century in style. 3 sixes in that innings. 101. A marathon innings. Finally, someone gets to a century. 196 balls. Tried to go big, but that was not there. That was length. Should have cut it. No. Could go straight. That's hit straight. Not hit all that well. Falls inside the circle. But as long as we get 2s, 4s and 6s, it does not matter. Only odd numbers are the problem in the first 4 balls of the over. That's caught in the air. Lucky. So very lucky there. To not to have gone to someone. Flicked away with the angle. Can we come back for 2, 3, 4? That's a strange looking on drive. Can we come back? I think we should. This is a ginormous ground, especially down the ground. Leading edge. He goes to catch that with the wrong hand. Turns around for some reason. The dive looks spectacular. Now look at that. Direct hit, it would have been over. Edged. And it goes in the gap again. That will be 4 more. What a last wicket partnership this has been. That's overpaced, and we might actually get a boundary here of a cover drive with Siraj. Wow. Flights it up. That's a good hit. Over covers it goes. Not for 6, but a boundary is good as well. Lead now almost at 200. We might actually have a chance. Well, still 30 runs away, but still. That's flighted over, mid-off have tried to go, but no. Ideal timing. Why did the ball not go anywhere? Come on, that does not seem right. That should have been at least 4. I timed it well enough, but this partnership comes to an end. Santner ends up with 7. We have given them a target of what, 173. We end up with 350 runs. Now, that is it for day 3, I guess. We managed to bat an entire day and a session on day 2 as well. That is an achievement for sure. 123 overs we batted. This should be the final day unless New Zealand really drag it out. Only 174 runs needed, or we need to pick up 10 wickets. Either way, I think this will end on day 4. Some serious swing there off the first ball. And again, a whole lot of swing. Edged, and again that same ball. This time he's actually tried to go after it. Late cut when there are 2 slip fielders and a point as well. Somehow it is going in the gap. Missed that, or maybe he's got the edge, but we will get our first wicket anyway. Trapped in the crease. This is not bounced, and the line was perfect. I've been bowling just a little too outside the off stump. This one was on point. And Bumrah will get the first one here. We couldn't get the first wicket for what, 110, 120 runs I think in the first innings. This is a much better start. 8 for 1 and Latham goes for just 4. Oh, that's gone between everything. This is a wonderful start so far. Some swing. Tried bowling from over the wicket, and this might not be a bad idea. I'm looking for the outside edge. This was just a little too full, I think. That's driven, leans into it, and I think it will run away short of the innings so far. Just a regular late cover drive as well. That's come in. This might be gone. I hope it's not swinging too much. The umpire doesn't think so. The in-swinger gets the job done. We've been bowling outswingers to get the edge, but finally just bowled one that comes back in just for some variety, and it gets the job done. Nichols goes as well. That kept coming in, and it might have even been missing leg. I don't know. That's been flicked. Very dangerous flick though. He's flicked it from off stump. Driven. The angle of the bat looked weird for a cover drive. Again teases the fielder but will run away. That shot, sweetly timed, beautiful looking pull there. That animation looked crisp. I think it is time we change the bowlers, or maybe not. That has gone through fielder's hands, I think, from over the wicket. This angle is working out. Usually it doesn't. From over the wicket to the left-hander, even better. Somehow even better than the last ball. What a start. 2 balls and the batsman is just struggling to even get close to the ball, let alone touch it. That's come in. That has turned a mile, literally. That ball has turned more than 99% of balls you'll ever see, and it has knocked the off stump over. Ravindra goes for 10. One Ravindra gets another Ravindra, but this match has just got a whole lot more interesting. Pitches there on the rough and turns and turns and turns to get middle stump. And another ball pushed across. Need the edge though. That's a beautiful shot. Off the middle of the bat. It was a fraction fuller, I think. Conway has looked so much better than the other batsmen. Even flawless almost. That's got the inside edge of the bat. It looked like at least. But Mitchell will get his first runs. Turn. That's gone between everything. Has somehow missed the stumps as well. That's a beautiful drive. They have played some serious cover drives already. Swept and swept fine. A paddle sweep almost will be 4. Another partnership now growing. He's missed that. That might be gone. That might be hitting leg. The umpire certainly thinks so. Why did he play that on the back foot? You know what? Who cares? Finally, Shardul Thakur will get a wicket here. And New Zealand 4 for 73. I think for the first time this test match is close to 50-50. I think New Zealand are just a little ahead, but one more wicket and it will almost, I think it will be 50-50. That's come in. That is a serious in-swinger. One of the best deliveries. Pulls it through the leg side. I plug one gap in the field and they have found a new one. Turns and it has got the off stump. I did not think so because the ball is in the keeper's hands, but it has got the off stump. Just a edge. It has got the edge of the off stump and we've removed Conway. 5 for 99 put down when on drive, and that will be 4 more. 64 runs away. This match is going right down the wire. We need 5, but we need 2 wickets and their bowlers will be in. Misses again, so close to the off stump. Oh, that was so close. Whipped off the pads as Steve Smith like flick. Just 1 wicket. If he can remove Blundell, this match would be so interesting. 2 for 38 for Jadeja. They misses. This is very straight actually. Straight to sweep. I am gonna go review this one. That looked very straight. Foot inside the line. This is Santner, but no, was there an inside edge? No, it's got the glove. Come on, how did I not see that? If it had got the pad, I think that would have been gone. Edge, that's going away from the fielder and before. That has been timed amazingly. Another awesome shot of Blundell's bat. Now the problem is we are getting smacked from both ends. Wow. Look at that for some pace and bounce on day 4. Edged and a diving one-handed catch there behind the stumps. Is the match still alive? We have removed Santner, but still he smacked us for 25. That's an inside edge. How is that out? That looked like a very clear inside edge, but I'll take it. Another one for Shardul Thakur. He might end up being the man of the match if we win this. After that amazing bowling performance in the first innings, and now here they are gonna review it. I think it was an inside. Wait, no inside edge? Oh no. I think it's going, yeah, it's going down the leg side. Decision will be overturned. I was completely wrong. I thought it was an inside edge, but it was just the ball moving that much. Turned him into a left-hander almost. Pulled. It is in the gap and will be 4 more. Beautifully bowled. Made him stuck on the crease. Just 20 more runs. Edge. That is such a classic test match wicket. Off spinner gets the edge. The keeper tries to go for the catch, but it goes right down first slip slap. That might be the most traditional wicket an off spinner can get that has been recreated in this game. Picture perfect. Solid defense. Edge. Keeper goes for it. Doesn't get it, but the slip fielder does. Outside edge, and that's another one. And it is the important man. Blundell goes 8 gone. They only need another 10. But now without any batsmen, this might still be an India win here. Every one of our bowlers have given contributions in the second innings. All we need is 2 more really good balls. Come on, that is fluky, but you know what, in this stage I'll take it. Now just a matter of 1 ball. Down the leg side, middles, it should not have been taken, but still, CS goes for 1 of 12. 3 runs needed. Opens the pace. Nope. No stealing runs. Cannot give away runs that easily. Punch of the back foot. And they're gonna run, then they're gonna go back, throw to the wrong end. Why is there always a close run out when there is a close chase like this in a test match? But that run out never happens. In literally every famous match, this happens. He should have thrown to the keeper. Flicked, and it is in the gap. Well, that will be it. New Zealand have gotten through just a little too straight, and he's timed that to perfection. They win by 1 wicket. What a test match. After getting all out for 80, we managed to drag this match to day 4 and have almost won it as well. 1 wrong throw. If it was to the keeper's end, we would be the one celebrating right now. But well, if you want to see another very close test match, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 26 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.